you remember the video a little while back where I used alcohol ink inside of some plastic Christmas ornaments and they turned out fabulous? Well, guess what? I'm going big. Big balls, y'all.
Alright, so I have another blank ornament, and this is a big 6-inch ornament. I have my favorite alcohol inks. That one's just about empty. And so I am going to try the alcohol inks on the inside. I've done this with smaller balls, but I haven't done this with these larger ones. I'm really curious to see if that'll work. Okay. So I'm going to have to drop some in there and then use my straw to blow the ink around. So this is the Pixis, no, is it Pixis? This is the Pinata Sapphire Blue, and I am just going to use this Sapphire Blue and then the Pixis Gold. I'm going to use the Pixis Gold and then the Sapphire. This is really interesting, the way this works. You can use a couple of drops of plain alcohol also to kind of just get some flow going, and it just gets different layers. All right. Now I'm going to drop the gold in. I think we need a different camera angle. That's much better. You can see that a little bit better. It's almost turning a little bit green. But I think it's because the gold is yellow, sort of a yellowish, and then of course blue, being blue, but yellow and blue make green, so it's just reacting a little bit differently. So I'm just dropping the gold in and then turning as I drop it. And it's spreading out on its own really, really well. I don't know if you can see it. It's really going to be hard to tell anything that's going on right now until we put some white paint in it, and that's where the magic is really going to happen, I think. Of course, this is taking a lot more gold than the smaller balls that I'm used to working with. But look at that, look how pretty that is in there. I wonder if the hairdryer would work. Let's just try it. Straw works better. Wow, So there are a lot of fumes, and I am not a big fan of that. Oh, but it's going to be worth it because this is so pretty. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I don't even know if you could see me doing what I'm doing, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this to dry for a little bit, and then we'll come back and finish this off. It's just so easy, and this is gonna be gorgeous. I mean, it's already gorgeous. It's already gorgeous. It's gonna be even more gorgeous when I'm done. This is dry. The ink is nice and dry in here. And now I'm gonna put in my very basic white house paint, and that I use on a lot of projects. Let's get this in the water. And here we go. Just gonna put a good dose in there. And so see what happens, the white paint gives the colors some background so that you can see the color. And I probably could have done a little bit better with the coverage, but you know, try to make a little bit better pattern. It's really cool. It's really pretty. And so just turn until it's all covered. And this is what it looks like. So you can see the white paint kind of peeking through, but it's also the background behind the color so that you can see the color through, you know, it's giving that backing. So if we left it like this, all the paint would pool to the bottom, and then you're going to be left with a bunch of paint on the bottom, and that's not what we want. So I'm going to give it another good shake, make sure everything is covered, and now I'm going to just turn it upside down. And I don't want to put it on here because I don't want paint to, well, I guess it doesn't really much matter, does it? I don't want to waste the paint. Let me just drain out as much as I can into my thing here. Actually, I could just balance it like that. Let's see. Can I balance it? Voila. All right. There we go. This is just a paint lid, spray paint lid. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. What do you think? All right, so this one, let me turn my overhead light on. Helps a little bit. So I like most of this. I probably should have put a little bit more ink and covered up these spots where you could really see the white coming through. And I'm sorry about my nasally voice. I just have a cold today. So, but I like it. So I'm glad I added the gold in here. It really adds a lot of contrast. But I definitely need to add more alcohol ink. You know, I've not done one of the big ornaments before, so I just wasn't sure how much alcohol ink to put in, but I think I want to do another one and try to get more of the ink in there. And let me tell you, using that straw to dry, and it's still a little bit wet, but using the straw to blow it around in here really was about to make me pass out. So I either need a longer straw or I need to try something else. So, but you know what? I'm going to leave this one like it is because I don't want to mess with it, and probably try another one. So I'm just going to leave the cap just like it is. Put a little piece of string on there, and you could maybe wrap that with some burlap or some string, but I'm just going to leave it like it is. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I mean, it definitely can be improved on. Like, I know that 100%. It definitely can be improved on, but I'm happy with it. You know? I mean, it's definitely different. So this is going on my tree.